And we have another special guest, another North Carolinian transplant. Where I live in North Carolina, if you're not from there, you're from off. That's the expression. Even though, if they welcome you and everything, you're still from off. But I think Don has passed that by, and he's considered part of the community from what it sounds like when I heard him talking today. So, getting ready to tune up a little bit, I think, and then we'll welcome Don. There's a few little things at the end after the concert Don I'm going to bring up. So are the folks from Oregon are still here, right? Oh, yeah, there they are back there. We have the Minnesota people still here. So which is further? I know. Which is colder? I guess it depends on where you're at. So I want to introduce Don Pedi. He's from around Marshall, North Carolina. So you have a different community. He lives off of Grapevine, I know that.
Yeah.
So
I had a grapevine.
Had a Grapevine?
Yeah, it was
So Don Pedi is one of our definitely traditional players, and you'll hear that tonight. If you haven't heard him yet this week, you're going to hear him now. So Don Pedi.
Well, gee, I don't know which one.
Options.
There are many choices. I think I'll go with door number 3. Okay, so let's see if I can get these right. That'll work. Get some a little bit more. I have issues. I don't like to hit them. There. Okay, you got that? So now I think I'm going to start with a song a cappella. Well, it's another well-planned set. So the deal is, when you play alone, you get to pick what you want, but I oftentimes can't agree with myself, so I just wait till the last minute. So today we did a version of Tom Dooley in the last class we did, and that's the song that kind of kicked off the folk revival. And we talked a little bit about that, and we did a version that was not the Kingston Trio, but from Evelyn Ramsey, a ballad singer back home in Madison County. Thought I'd do another Madison County version, just a little short version from Doug Wallen. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley, hang down your head and cry for the murder of Laura Foster. Poor boy, you're bound to die. Well, hand me down my banjo, I'll pick it on my knee. For at this time tomorrow, it'll be no use to me. And hand me down my fiddle, you play it all you please. For at this time tomorrow, I'll be hanging from a white oak tree. Told you it was short. All right, I'll play one from up in Kentucky. So I'll pick a little cotton and spin some too. song, and then I'll do one more quick tune. This one takes a fit in this air condition. Well, they're all flat the same. So this one comes from over in Tennessee. Oh, well, it comes from actually it's from Mississippi, just south of Memphis, Tennessee, from a woman named Jessie Mae Hemphill. And she did albums, I just loved her music. She played honky-tonk blues and country gospel. Well, country doesn't, I don't mean country and western, I mean country. I mean like with a preacher accompanying her on things with like a diddly bow, just like a knife on a string. Pretty cool stuff. But anyway, this song I like pretty much, and I just like singing it lately. And you'll pick it up if you want to sing, just sing along with. Lord, help the poor and needy in this land, in this land. Lord, help the poor and needy in this land, in this land. When we all rise together, face the rising sun. Lord, help the poor and needy in this land, in this land. Lord, help the gambling man in this land, in this land. Lord, help the gambling man in this land, in this land. When we all rise together, face the rising sun. Lord, help the gambling man in this land, in this land. Lord, help the sinner man in this land, in this land. Lord, help the sinner man in this land, in this land. When we all rise together, face the rising sun. Lord, help the sinner man in this land, in this land. Lord, help the motherless children in this land, in this land. Lord, help the motherless children in this land, in this land. When we all rise together, face the rising sun. Lord, help the motherless children in this land, in this land. Lord, help the liar man in this land, in this land. Lord, help the liar man in this land, in this land. When we all rise together, face the rising sun. Lord, help the liar man in this land, in this land. Lord, help the poor and needy in this land, in this land. Lord, help the poor and needy in this land, in this land. When we all rise together, face the rising sun. Lord, help the poor and Jesse May sang that a cappella with tambourine, but it just suited the bass dulcimer, not mine. Well, I guess we're gonna go and jam here in a minute. That'd be a good thing. Hopefully, you'll be in better tune. All right, I'll do it on. I don't know. Let's do a dulcimer piece. Nah. Okay. I'll end up with something perky so that we can all run off and jam some. I'll do a local to Asheville, North Carolina version of Cotton Eye Joe. But now it ain't what you think. It's Marcus Martin called this Cotton Eye Joe. But I was out in Arkansas looking to play with a band, and you know, they have different names for things, so we figured out there they call this cornbread, molasses, and sassafras tea, which is a pretty nice name, but I ain't going back on Mr. Martin. He was one of the finest fiddlers ever. So this is his version of Cotton Eye Joe. So a couple little things here, and then we'll wrap up and go back to the dorm. It looks like we're going to have a early night tonight. Things moved right along as I keep my mouth shut. We'll be good. Okay, so the slow jam tonight, Steve and Carol are going to do that.
And it's going to be extra slow.
Okay. We'll guide you through that, and you'll be ready to go to sleep by the time you're done. Right? Don't go to sleep, though, in the class. Okay, then the easy jam, more moderate jam, is Ken and Nancy. Okay? Okay. That's what we got over here. And up-tempo is Don and Jeff. And if any of the other instructors want to join, any of them is more than welcome. I'll probably pick one or all three.
Where are they?
Yeah, I've gotten to that. Okay, so the slow jam is in the conference room. It's been in there the weekend, so it seems to work real well. Those who've had the easy jam, moderate jam, where have you all been? Second or third floor? Okay, second floor for the easy jam. Okay, second floor. Up tempo is going to be on the other one. So that's third floor. But we do ask that, since we're gonna get an early start, I can't see the clock on the wall, it's about 9. If we get in about 10:30, something around in there, that way you folks can get things together if you want, because we have to be out of the dorm at 1. You'll turn your key card and keys into the college students there in the yellow shirts, and they'll take those. We'll try to have a box there. They'll have things that they need. I'll have a box for evaluations. Someone turned those in tonight to me. I have a few evaluations left on the table. I'll take them over to Dyer and place them on the table for the card that's for Phyllis and Jim. If you haven't signed that yet, we would like for you to sign that. I'll bring it over tomorrow morning just to make sure we get that covered with names. Breakfast. Breakfast is, according to my schedule, is 7:30 to 8:45. Right. Then at 9, we come in here for our final goodbye for the weekend until we see everybody next year. So then there's the Sunday morning share music too. And I think some people have signed that already. If you want to do that, make sure you sign it. If you snooze, you lose.
Where?
It's the list is in Dyer on that table next to the Get Well. And then in here will be for the orchestra. Like I said, the audience, as Ken calls us, will be on the stage behind him or on the side wings here so we can watch, and that'll probably be good. Probably the side wings over here and on that side so we can hear you better. Okay, a couple other things here. All right. Let's see. Okay.
Good night.
So I have Dulcimer player news. And we got this from the folks that do that now. I also have another little goodie in here. Oh, there's a CD. I'm not sure which one that goes to. Okay, so for the folks, who's been here every year? Anybody? Okay, that's 8 years. Who's been here 7 years? About 6 years. Okay. 1, right? Okay.
Oh, no, but I got it.
You got it.
I don't know what it is, but I got it.
How many of you know what the Dulcimer Player News is? How many don't know what the Dulcimer Player News is? Okay.
Why don't you just
All
listen
right.
to those?
Raise your hands if you don't know what the Dulcimer Player News is. There's one for you. I'm gonna skip around. One for you. I only have a few. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get in the back with cheap seats. And who else? Who else? Who's got volume 44, number 3, 2018? That's probably the one with me. So with this magazine, those of you who have got it now, you'll see that there's articles about mountain dulcimer and hammer dulcimer. That gives the workshops where those are located, interesting articles, there's tabs in there. So take a look at those if you don't have it. If you have some and you find you have this big a stack and decide not to keep some of them, bring them to a dulcimer workshop near you or even far away in Oregon, and let other people enjoy those. And I have one more, and I'm going to wait till tomorrow to get that out. Okay, something a little special, along with a little bag. Okay, so 2 different people or pairs of you are going to get something to share. All right, so let's go back to the dorm, have a good time.
Marcus,
Yes.
I'm assuming vendors break down.
Yes, vendors break, good point. Vendors break down tonight. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to the vendor area early, go shop around, and then we'll need to break up to go to jams, let's say, what is it, 9? 9 o'clock. So let's say 9:20. Back to, well, I think jams. Okay, I can't get the word out. So 9, when you get there, and for about 15 minutes, do some shopping, and then they're gonna pack up tonight, probably after the jam. So if you want something, you need to get it now. Good night, see you tomorrow, or actually we'll see you Jan. Thanks, sound guys.